Yo, what's good, everybody? Y'all already know we in here. Mischief podcast. It's your boy Carlos Wheeler, aka Mischief 92. My brother Rat Killer, aka Conrad O'Neal. Flip it around.
Say it for me.
I about to say flip it around. You already know how we do.
Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Black History Month,
Black
everybody. This is episode, what is this, 11?
I think.
Episode 11. We just want to thank y'all. Give a little clap, a little applause. You got in the background.
Really? You can't sing what you're going
No? Sir.
to start over? You can say, I mean, we right now, so let's just keep on
Start over.
So, you don't feel right?
I don't know, it's on you.
I feel fine. It's a podcast. Whatever. We're here now. Shit. Let's just finish.
We got a chill music playing in the background, so we chill to the jazz hat.
Alright, thank y'all for the views and the likes on the last video.
Man, you know, I want to thank y'all for the views. You know, we got 50 views in one day. You know, I'm y'all again.
Ah, yeah, right.
I'm fucking with y'all again.
Yeah,
They love me.
Yeah.
They really love me. Oh, God. Thank you, guys.
And thank you for the people that comment and you know, say what y'all had to say.
Yeah. Thank you for the people. Malika, you're the only one.
Joey commented.
Yeah.
Alright, put yee. That's support, bro. Damn, you ungrateful, dog.
Thank
Damn.
you for everybody.
Damn, this nigga is ungrateful, man. We gonna try not to say nigga as much for Black History Month too. Damn, this man ungrateful. But you don't want to talk about your boy El Malik El Shabazz? Nah, that's Malcolm X. That was his name in Texas. When he was born, Malcolm X was born May 19th, 1925. He lived and died until February 21st, 1965. So we're gonna talk about him a little bit. Well, we know the basics. Like, he was a civil rights activist. He was a Muslim minister. He was born in Omaha, Nebraska. I didn't even really know that. And he was born as Malcolm Little. He was not born as brother Malcolm X or El Malik El Shabazz.
El Malik.
El Malik.
It sounded like it was short for Salam Leak. Did you like? How you feel about the way that he used to go? You know about things.
Well, I mean, it's actually it was something I wrote about that shit. He had a tough upbringing. His dad died and his mom was in the hospital, so he had to go to a few foster homes, and he had a rough upbringing. So basically, he was, you know, he got caught up in a bad lifestyle, and the man, he got locked up for 10 years prison. That's where he converted to the Nation of Islam. So, and that's when, you know, he became Malcolm X and started following the Nation of Islam. And that's when he was preaching, like you say, he was preaching the violent war crimes and, well, not war crimes, but, you know, the violent acts against whites and stuff like that. You know, he was kind of more like, you know, violence, no violence. So,
Yeah, you know. But the way I feel is like, you know, Martin Luther King had his thing. You know, he did change it a lot. Just, if he was alive right now, you know, you look back and like
Malcolm X.
No, Martin Luther King. If you look back now,
You're talking about Malcolm, though.
I know. I'm going to do a
Comparison?
Yeah,
I don't think you should do that.
It's not.
Martin had his episode.
It's not like that. It's just. What I was gonna say is just.
No offense to you, Martin, but
It's just not in a bad way. Everything he did for it, it paved the way for what we're doing now. I'm saying that, you know, if he was alive today, he'd probably be really hurt because, you know, we got black on black crime, we got black people dying in the street every day for the people that we pay tax money to that are supposed to be here to protect us and honor and serve, and you know, stuff like that. You know, I know we usually make jokes and stuff on the podcast and stuff, but right now I feel like it's a, you know, semi-serious moment for this stuff. So what I'm saying is, like, if Martin MLKJ was alive right now, he would be really disappointed in what we become. And
how will Malcolm feel?
Even more disappointed because we're not standing up for each other. We're not fighting back.
Especially for our women and kids.
Like, I know, maybe a lot of black single fathers out there, they're fighting hard for their kids and stuff like that, but it's not enough.
Black mothers.
Them too. I'm just, as being a dad.
A black dad. Gotta look at both spectrums, though. But shit, he was a civil rights activist for 12 years. Well, he was a prominent figure for 12 years, and he was with the empowerment and separation of blacks and whites. But then, later in the 1960s, he started to see really, I would say he started to see the fakeness of the Nation of Islam. I'm not saying.
So, all right, let's stop right there. Let's talk about that.
I'm just gonna say this. Elijah Muhammad, because it was talking about it in the article I was reading. Elijah Muhammad was really what made him kind of like realize like his views were kind of skewed. Because like I said, you can't go about violence with violence all the time. You can't.
It's true. You can't fight
fire with fire all the time.
I don't know who made that up. Fire with fire.
Like somebody was angry.
And he in the moment.
Exactly.
Now let's put that to like reality, bro. A house is on fire. You gonna throw more fire on it?
You're gonna fight the fire with fire. That's true. Like, it's supposed to be a little different. So. Like you said, it's kind of like, well, he basically saw the flaws in the Nation of Islam. No offense to the Nation of Islam, because I'm not Muslim, and I don't got nothing against Muslims, but I guess they had some shady shit going on, so that's when Malcolm started kind of being sporadic in their eyes, saying, well, he was exposing them basically, man. He was exposing them for what they really was, and it was corrupt, which is it's like that for a lot of big organizations, big governments, big type of things like that. They're corrupt, bro. It's not hard to corrupt people because power is everything, money is everything in this world. So I guess he started seeing that. So that's when he just basically turned himself around and he embraced Sunni Islam and became a racial advocate for racial. Well, he became an advocate for racial integration and disavowed racism after completing Hajj. So basically, he had a whole 360, bro. Like he knew, like that wasn't the way to live.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it now. You go on a whole verge, a whole path, and try to change a whole community, and then they do start to follow you, and then you turn around and say, "I was wrong." How do you think they gonna feel, bro?
I mean, it takes a great leader to admit he was wrong. A great leader gonna lead his men and tell them, "All right, guys, we've been going the wrong way for 3 miles, but if we go this way, we'll get there." I made a mistake.
Now they say
it's gonna be hard to follow somebody after that.
That's what I'm saying. You know how many niggas that died
trying to fight for that car? Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it took a real man to realize, hey, I messed up. That's not the right way to go about things, guys. So if you really was following me, you really for down for my cause and what I'm preaching, you're going to say, okay, we can change too. You can't just be like, oh, well, you was just talking about fighting fire with fire. Now all of a sudden, it don't work like that.
We just interviewing each other basically right now. So, and I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit louder. I feel like
Man, this new ass phone, that shit probably hear Jesus coming back.
But what was I gonna ask you?
Honorable C-No, I don't want to be disrespectful. We love your music, man. We just was putting your music for the intros, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get us demonetized. Right, we support you. We love you. We love Bloody Freddy. We love your music, man.
We're gonna do a little side note right here, right now. Honorable C-No or Empire Honorable C-No LLC. We do want to apologize for, I guess, putting your song on our last video.
Well, it's been on a few.
It's only that one and another one. So
but it's been on a few, so
we're not trying to steal no rights to nobody's video or nothing like that.
Or no music. We want everybody music. We gonna support y'all music.
Yeah, that's it. I guess from now on we'll put our own shit like we're doing now. We just want to send a sincere apology.
Yeah. Sorry for stealing your music, man. Or Putting your music on our video.
Putting your music on.
We didn't steal it. He bought the damn album.
I bought the album. I thought I was allowed to.
So yeah.
I didn't know I was gonna get a message now from here saying that what is it? They monetizing my shit now.
Monetizing, yeah. So. Sorry.
One more time, apologize.
Sorry. Damn, nigga. Sorry.
Damn. Back to the topic.
Malcolm, brother Malcolm. Well, I think he knew something was up if the Nation of Islam pretty much was the reason for his hit. Because you don't get shot amongst your peers like that, bro. You don't get shot amongst your peers like that. That was all, like, to me, with the setup. Just like Martin Luther King, they gotta take out the bigger threats, man. Especially if you black. That was it. That was it for Malcolm. You want nothing to say about Malcolm? Nigga, you wanted to talk about him. What was your reason for wanting to talk about Brother Malcolm?
Brother Malcolm. We in the middle of Black History Month. Forgive me. Middle of Black History Month, and the reason why I wanted to talk about Malcolm is to bring some of his stuff from under the rug, as one of our people say. Not only our next person that we want to talk about is because Black History Month, you only hear about like Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, and stuff like that. What about the other black activists that paved the way and helped us?
Marcus Garvey gonna be on the next episode.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking about, and it ain't just gonna be black activists. We're gonna talk about some of the white people that stuck their necks out for us, because so y'all don't think that white people is completely evil.
Yeah, our podcast is not for one race. We're not biased.
But we black, so we gotta do it for our history month, because we only get 1 month of this shit.
If you guys don't know who Marcus Garvey is, they sold him for ice. Like one of the cheapest things you can, man.
We're talking about Marcus Garvey the next episode. Say that for me.
Right. Alright, so let's move on. Go ahead and move on to the next topic.
Anna Eleanor Roosevelt. One of our followers, Malika, shout out to Malika. She told us that Anna Eleanor Roosevelt was actually half black, so I went and did some research on her, and it turns out it was actually true. She was one of the longest running first lady. She basically served for 4 terms. So what is that, like 16 years? Just about almost 16 years as the first lady of the United States of America, because her husband Franklin Roosevelt served 4 terms. So basically, she was the longest running first lady. At the age of 15, she lost both of her parents and her brother. So she had kind of a difficult upbringing, but she still went to Allenwood Academy, and she was she was deeply influenced by the Mischief, so she moved back to the United States, and she married her 5th cousin. Kind of weird, but Franklin Roosevelt was her 5th cousin. Franklin D. Roosevelt was her 5th cousin. But they had a rough marriage. I'm not going to say the lady's name that Franklin got caught up cheating with, but after that, basically she looked for her own fulfillment in life, so she started doing a lot of political and activist type of things to help the community and help the United States of America. One of them was she was a prominent figure in the civil rights movement, writing news articles, newspaper, magazine cutouts, whatever you could get your hands on. She was talking about it. She even had a radio show while she was the first lady, basically talking about it. And she even used to debate some of her husband's policies. So I had to mention her because one of our supporters mentioned it in the comments, like we've been telling y'all last, give us ideas. And she was actually one of a prominent figure in the civil rights movement, so she got to get some love. She was born October 11th, 1884. She died November 7th, 1962. 88 years old. So she lived a full life. She even helped her husband when he had that paralysis illness. was in a wheelchair. She was going to events for him, basically holding it down for him. She was holding it down for the man while he couldn't go to events, and she basically made the first lady a lot more important than it was. So shout out to her and helping the civil rights movement and the black people get accomplished what they had to get accomplished back in those days. So we wanted to mention her. And that's our two people for Black History Month. We're going to talk about, try every episode until February, the end of February, we're going to try to talk about two Black history figures, whether they're black or white. So yeah, we're going to try to do that research on Bernie Sanders and see if he was really there marching, since they said that's not true.
He said he was there?
They said, no, he said he was there, but they said that picture's like Photoshop or some shit. I don't know, but
is it a young
The young Bernie, yeah, remember he was marching, holding the arms with the black people?
So they saying that shit fake. That's crazy.
Alright, we got some great facts out there. So now, Mark, you can't talk shit about us not coming with facts. This is all facts. Look it up. The internet.
Anything else you wanna really touch on?
Things in the 21st century that get swept under the rug. That was another topic she wanted to talk about for black people. Honestly, everything. Black people, for us as a race, a lot of things get swept under the rug.
Yeah, like that. Single
parent homes, whether it's the mother or the father. The way we talk to our kids and treat our kids, they owe us something. I think black parents especially need to stop that shit.
It's true.
We need to stop acting like they're a problem for being here. Like, nobody told you to not have protection on when you had sex with that person. So don't blame your kids for that. That's a big problem. Stop putting so much on your kids. Like, it's already bad enough they're black and gotta live in America. We should try to make it as easy as possible for them. So.
Thing about us as a black race or us as a tribe or people or whatever, it's harder because they already try to belittle us and try to keep us down. I know there's probably some research out there that shows that maybe a black Wall Street dude getting paid less than a white Wall Street dude or some shit like that.
That's something you have to look at.
Yeah, I'm just saying. When we go in court, whatever somebody else says, if the judge sees us, you can be a real, you can be a real nice dude, but you got dreads and tattoos and shit like that, and they already think you're the worst of the worst. You're the scum.
So already your whole case probably gonna be looked at a certain type of way.
Yeah, like this. We just gotta learn how to come together, man. More black people gotta learn how to be one instead of trying to stunt and flex or whatever on each other. Some of us out there need help while our friends are sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And they over there trying to flex and shit. It's a lot. Black people think it's always to get ahead. They'll never help. Other races, they be living 8 deep in the house, all on one mission to pay the bills and do right, even if one person got a car or something like that. We need to be more of a union than, segregated.
We separate ourselves sometimes. And black people stop being scared to step outside of your element sometimes. It's okay that you like anime or comics and shit like that. It's okay that you speak a little proper and your hood friends don't like it. Like, goddamn. It's just, you live it.
It's called life. It's called you evolving.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in that unmade mindset that these niggas still live.
You don't have to get ahead. You're just trying to
we want to do better. And all the people that's out there watching this and they got somebody hindering them or holding them down that's comfortable in the same predicament or the same spot they in. You gotta know sometimes it's best to let somebody go.
Especially if they don't be down.
It's never good to stay in the same spot. You always want to do better.
I just been over here watching flicks, y'all. XXX videos, y'all. Coming soon to a podcast near you.
What do we want to talk about now?
You tell me, man. Shit.
Talk about some movies.
I mean, what came out? Oh, the ending of Power. Tasha. You can't be that dumb. You can't be
Had to take the wig off like this.
like you can't be that dumb, Tasha. You won. Let Dre take the fall. Sax was going to line it up to make it look like Dre did it. Nope, you want to try to frame somebody you was with that night. Like, the man already knew something was kind of fishy about you. And he was steadily making it out. That was just...
Yeah, the man pee all in your mouth, and the next thing.
Oh, and she kissed Tariq in the episode, Giant Pete.
Yep. Right as she came back from Buddy House, she kissed Tariq right in the cheek. Herpes.
And like I said, that was just that's something I'm gonna talk about. Power was a good ending.
If y'all see the end of the Power, you see there's more books coming out. Power never ends. Shit had me hyped. You feel me? That was a good shit. That was a better ending than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Very much so. That was it. Hey, man, no other shows out.
Right now, I haven't even seen another episode of Shameless. Harley Quinn is an X-rated anime show for DC. If you guys want to check that out. What else?
Y'all make sure y'all like it and comment, please.
Like and comment on the video. Let us know what's going on, man. You know, we already got our first official comment of the day. We're getting our views up. We're getting our surround better. You see, we're not on the couch right now. We're in two individual chairs, so we're gonna, we're getting two of the same chairs right now. We're doing what we gotta do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Oh yeah. 2, 3. That's good. So I guess we're gonna close this out. We're gonna give big thanks to everybody watching, everybody viewing, everybody liking and subscribing. Comment down. I really ask y'all genuinely to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But you can still like each video, even if you subscribed already. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button at the bottom. For you to be, for it to be easier for you, just hit the bell. So anytime anything go up, you're gonna be the first to know. I just want to say thank you.
From the Mischief podcast, thank you for the support from everybody.
Feel good when we go back and I just put the video on 4 hours ago, or however long ago, and it say 30, 50 views. I know we ain't up there with the millions and the thousands. When I see the 30s and the 50s and 60s and 70s, make me feel good. Make us feel good.
Doing something.
Doing something for y'all. Thank you, everybody.
Shout out to y'all.
We usually don't do shout outs anymore because niggas been playing, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
This is episode 11 of Mischief's podcast, and we out. that little background.